Alright, so this is probably the video you all been waiting for. I've been getting so many requests for this video. Please, Mr. 4K, Mr. 4K. Please, Mr. Thanos. Snap your fingers and do a comparison between TCL 617 and Sony X900e. Obviously, the one you're looking at currently right now, it's Sony X900e 55-inch. Yes, it is Xbox One X, enhanced version, running in a native 4K and HDR with enhanced graphics. That says a lot. If you have a console that can actually handle a game like this on a console for $500, that says a lot about just how powerful this console is. Now, without any further ado, let's go ahead, let's jump into the comparisons. You guys can debate which console is better. Remember guys, I don't jump into the whole fanboyism thing. I'm independent. I like to enjoy all of the above. And I believe Thanos likes to enjoy all of the above. Do you think he has a preference on which Infinity Stone he likes to choose? He doesn't care. He wants all of them. I'm just kidding. I'm using a little metaphor. Okay, let's jump in. Let's enjoy this. This is in native 4K. You're going to have to wait about an hour and a half till YouTube processes this very large file. So without me mumbling and bumbling, let's jump into this right now. So we're going to jump into multiplayer first, and we're going to do the comparisons while we go through multiplayer, okay? I'm going to switch between the two, and we'll compare them, just like we did in a previous video. So it's been almost 2 minutes. Without any further ado, I only have 8 minutes left. Let's do this. Remember, guys, this is a Sony X900e first. This is the Sony X900e we're using first. So what do I notice? Well, I noticed right away, much better clarity with the native 4K, and the textures seems to be much better here on the Xbox One X version. As you can see, the textures are more advanced. They're much higher. It just looks much better. It feels better. It looks better. Okay. On Sony X900e right here. You guys have to remember, even on a PC, this is a demanding game. This is a very demanding game. And the fact that we can enjoy something like this on the console, that's a pretty big deal, if you ask me personally. It's a pretty big step up, pretty big deal. Oh, we have to return. Okay. My bad. I don't remember this map. This must be some kind of a new map or something. Alright, so let me go ahead and let me switch back to TCL 617 really quick while we're playing this. So let's go to the TCL 617 in about 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. So here we are now on TCL 617, and as you can see, it's really not that far off from Sony X900e. I mean, it's just unbelievable how similar in picture quality both of these televisions are. And yes, there is HDR. It does support HDR. It's HDR10, as you can see it right here. Maybe I can exit and then go back to it so you guys can see it. There is HDR. It will show up right now. You will see it. There it is, HDR. So there is not that much of difference, honestly, guys, in terms of picture quality. Like, especially here in the distance, the HDR really pops here. Especially when you're like looking at like reflections, and in the distance, the burning fire and stuff like that, it really shows up. Like, especially like right here. I'm not competing here. I just want to do a comparison. So I'm like, I'm not even putting up the fight here. All right, so I moved my camera a little bit backwards so you guys can see a little bit better. Just look at the reflection right here on the rifle. It looks really good, man. The textures are very nice. The HDR really pops here really good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try a different level because I want to see how this game looks on a different level during the day, during the daylight. So this is TCL R617. We're still going to stay on TCL R617, but let's jump into a different map right now really quick. And the first thing that I noticed, here we are on a different map, is the textures. You know, the textures are much higher on the Xbox One X enhanced version. So it is really close to a PC version, honestly. It's really not that far off from a PC version. Obviously, PC version can use DirectX 12, can do many different things, okay, depending on how powerful your PC is. But listen, for a console, this is pretty cool, man. The fact that we have HDR and native 4K, okay, on this game, on a console, it's pretty substantial. So TCL looks great. Listen, guys, having that wide color gamut, having that full array local dimming and a higher peak brightness really speaks volumes as to why you need those three ingredients and why you have to look for those three ingredients on a 4K TV. That's why they're so essentially important. All right, so let's switch to a Sony X900e over here really quick. Let's do that right now. Like I said, I'm not like really competing here. I'm just like doing comparisons, so that's why. All right, Sony X900e right here. Again, it looks fairly identical to TCL R617, and I think that says a lot about these two TVs. It really says a lot about TCL. TCL in general. I'm really impressed by TCL this year. I think TCL has really shown to all these other big competitors that, hey, you know, we can create a television that's affordable and that has a premium quality built into it. So I think that's like that speaks volume to me right there. Now let's go switch to a single player campaign. This is a multiplayer. Let's go switch to a single player campaign. We're on Sony X900e. All right, so here we are, Sony X900e in a desert, and as you will see, it just looks amazing. This just looks stunning in 4K, native 4K and HDR. It just looks remarkable. Especially when you use the binoculars, when you zoom in. It really shows just what, you know, the Xbox One X can do here. Like I said, you know, as you will see, I'm going to keep it like this, and you will see that there's really no difference whatsoever between Sony X900e or TCL R617 in terms of quality. I'm going to switch back to TCL R617, and you will see that you're going to get exactly the same picture quality in 4K and in HDR. That's because both TVs have unique, equal technology built inside of it. The only difference is the price. Now let's go to TCL R617. And here we are, TCL R617. And pretty much identical in terms of quality. Why that is? You're going to say, well, I thought Sony was supposed to be better than the TCL. Well, it was better when it was originally released, but TCL, this Chinese company, bumped up their technology, and now they're making products with premium quality for a very budget, cheap price. And that right there is going to be hard to beat. This is why Vizio is struggling right now, because TCL is just destroying them pretty much in terms of like the pricing. Look, this looks amazing on HDR. It's hard to describe in the words just how beautiful this looks. Well, there you have it, guys. The comparison between Sony X900e and TCL R617. There you have it. Enjoy.